Back with Ozzy Osbourne. Well, technically we're not back because we never started an Ozzy Osbourne journey. We did do Black Sabbath. I think the last song I did to Black Sabbath was Paranoid, which I love that record, by the way. I listen to it all the time when I'm at the gym. But I don't think we did any solo work from Ozzy, so this is technically a first time reaction. Now, Crazy Train. I have heard the song, but it's been a long time. So this, I think this was a favorite of mine on Rock Band. And I never knew the words. Again, when I played Rock Band and Guitar Hero, I literally only played the guitar and drums. I never sang. So I never really paid much attention to the words. It was just always kind of the just the guitar and the drums. And yeah, so I vividly remember this song. I know how it starts, the infamous laugh and just everything about it, and just everything about the song. I remember the intro specifically. Once we get into the lyrics, I never really paid much attention to it. So I won't label this as a first time reaction because I don't think that would be fair, because I have heard the song a decent amount of times. And so yeah, I won't say that. Now, when it comes to Ozzy, I feel like I know just about everything I need to know. He was a part of one of the greatest heavy metal bands. I now know the Unholy Trinity, a pioneer in rock and roll, especially modern day heavy metal. I'm sure he sold hundreds of millions if you combine his solo work and Sabbath. I'm sure Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if he has a Grammy, but I'm sure he has tons of awards. And I know he's an icon. Also a reality TV show star. I believe he wrote a couple of books as well that are like New York Times bestsellers. So I say all of that to say, usually I know on my first time reaction to people, I do research. I feel like I don't need to do it with Ozzy. I feel like I know just about everything I need to know. So yeah, I won't bore you guys with that. Well, actually get right into it. I'm really excited to finally hear this song and really get an appreciation for it, because again, outside of me playing it on Rock Band and just hearing it in passing a few times, I never really took the time to really listen to what the song is all about and really analyze it in that way. So I'm excited, man. Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train. We'll do the song research afterwards. Let's go. Can I just say, before we even get into it, like, do y'all understand just this intro? Do you know how much this intro, forget the song, I don't know how much the song has been sampled and played with. Just this intro. Just the intro. The all aboard, the laugh, the dun 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 dun. Do you know how much that's been sampled? I cannot wait to do the research and find out exactly. I can't even count the amount of songs that I've heard this sample. Just this intro. Just the intro. Not the rest of the song. Just the intro. How much I've heard it sampled in modern music today. It's crazy. So real quick, already, I never knew that. I never knew that's what he was saying in this song. That's actually really beautiful. Learn how to love, forget how to hate. What do you say? Millions of people living. A million of people living as foes. Like, I never knew that's what he was saying. Like, for something so hard and heavy as this, sonically, you would think the lyrics are like, this is actually really beautiful. It's actually catching me off guard. Hold on, let me hear it again. Gosh, I'm getting so much nostalgia just from that freaking solo, bro. Again, just playing it on Rock Band. I remember I used to stay up so late trying to get a 100 on that freaking solo, and I could never do it. It was so hard, bro. Oh my gosh. And now, even that video game, now that I think back on it, it really puts into perspective how impressive this, just creating music is. That's one thing I really loved about Guitar Hero and Rock Band and all of those games. Like, you immerse yourself as if you're the artist, and it really puts into perspective just how impressive that stuff is, bro. The guitar solos and the vocals and the drumming is just it's really insane, bro. It's really, like, when you really put it into perspective. Again, just reminding myself of those video game Rock Band days. It's crazy. But yeah, bro, this song is different, bro. And now that I hear the lyrics, and like now I'm really paying attention to the lyrics, it's even crazier.
Just
Yeah, bro. This song is genuinely one of the greatest songs ever made. It's probably one of the more recognizable records ever made. Again, primarily because of the intro, but like, it's just such a great song, bro. It's just such a great song. I mean, and because I'm not too familiar with. I mean, I wasn't really that familiar with his music, Ozzy. Sabbath or solo, outside of. So before I started reacting to Sabbath, I heard War Pigs and this and Paranoid, even though I didn't know Paranoid was Paranoid until I reacted to you, if you saw that reaction. But outside of that, I never heard any Ozzy, and boy, Ozzy's insane, bro. Released in his 1980 from his debut album as a solo artist, Blizzard of Oz. Oh, that's a fire name, Blizzard of Oz. The song was written by Osbourne, Randy Rhoads, and Bob Daisley. The lyrics deal with the subject of the Cold War and the fear of annihilation that existed during that period. Again, bro, like, you just hear how heavy the song sounds, and you just wouldn't think that's what Ozzy's saying, like some very uplifting and like beautiful stuff. Like, you would think it was like just some hard, raw, heavy shit, but it's actually quite beautiful, actually. Released on Epic Records. Heavy metal, glam metal. How the hell is this glam metal? I guess. Greg Leon. That's the guitarist for this record. Shout out to Greg Leon. I don't know how much money you make from this record, sir, but I tell you what, you should be. I'm sure if you're not in one of those terrible deals that a lot of music artists, are usually signed to, you should be making, to this day, I won't exaggerate, I'll say tens of thousands of dollars from this song. Still, just off of your solo alone, off your solo and your riff. It's one of the more recognizable records of all time, primarily due to the riff and Ozzy's vocals, but the guitar playing on this is insane. So Greg Leon is his name, who initially took Randy Rhoads' place in Quiet Riot, has claimed that he helped Rhoads write that would become the iconic Crazy Train riff. We were hanging out and I showed him the riff to Steve Miller's Swingtown. I said, look what happens when you speed this riff up. We messed around and the next thing I know, he took it to a whole other level and ended up writing the Crazy Train riff. Guitarist William Weaver has also claimed to have written the signature riff, then presented the music to Rhoads in a studio session. Okay. The song is one of Osbourne's best known and recognizable as a solo performer. It was rated 9th greatest guitar solo ever by readers of Guitar World magazine. I definitely won't disagree. Number 6 on the Billboard bubbling under the Hot 100 chart. This song didn't reach Hot 100. Oh gosh. The master ringtone was certified double platinum. The ringtone was double platinum. That's insane. But 4 times platinum in the States. But just the ringtone went double platinum. Jesus Christ. And Lee Kerslak is drums and vibra-slap. Bob Daisley bass. Randy Rhoads guitar. Ozzy lead vocals. Yeah, man. Again, it's one of the greatest songs ever. Again, now that I know what the lyrics are about, is actually very beautiful. And it's just a phenomenal song. Again, it's so ahead of its time in regards to how it was mixed and engineered. Like, I know y'all give me a lot of shit about not wearing headphones. But I could hear it in my speakers here, how his laugh was playing on different... It kind of bounced on both sides of the speakers, like, all aboard, ha, 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 ha. Like, it just kind of... Like, just the way it was mixed and engineered, so ahead of its time. Again, it's catchy, it's fun. Again, now that I hear the lyrics, it's beautiful and uplifting. And Ozzy is not a great vocalist, right? He's not a vocalist, but he's so engrossed into the music that it doesn't really matter. Like, you feel him anyway. He's kind of like a 50 Cent, if you're a rap fan or know about hip hop, or like a DMX. They're not bar heavy, right? They're not doing a bunch of metaphors and similes and wordplay and all this other stuff. They're not doing all that. They're actually very straight to the point, but it's so raw that you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why DMX and 50 Cent, probably the best examples that I could think of at the moment, were two of the greatest and biggest hip hop acts of all time, is that they really didn't have to, like, lyrically, they didn't have to do much. Like, you just feel them. You just feel it. And that's what Ozzy is. You just feel it. Again, not a great vocalist. He's not hitting a bunch of crazy notes or anything. I'm sure for a lot of people, what they would say is actually bad, probably. But it's just a great record. It's a great record. Enjoyed it, man. Absolutely enjoyed it. Well, if we starting the Ozzy Osbourne journey, I'm down. I'm sure it's still some Sabbath out there that we didn't get to that I should. So, look, y'all just let me know. Y'all let me know what else that I need to check out. But this was great, man. It was great. Again, one of those childhood songs that I never really appreciated or understood. Just something that I like playing and hearing on a video game. But again, now that I'm older and I'm really delving deeper into a lot of this music, much more appreciation for it, man. So y'all let me know how y'all felt about it. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that 75K giveaway. Until next time, with Ozzy Osbourne. Peace.